What up? Your girl Vamika here. Slim. 2020 has been trash for a lot of us. I've heard that a lot. That's been like the ongoing conversation, how trash ass 2020 has been. And I'm just here to kind of switch those vibes a bit. I ain't discounting that 2020 has thrown all of us, every last one of us, have been thrown for a loop-de-loop, dibbity-dobbity. It's been interesting. But is it trash? Is it really? Out of everything that we've experienced in 2020 thus far, those things that have been perceived as super negative, terrible, bad, just, is there something that we could have, still can, gain from those things? I wonder. And I only ask because, as being someone who has spent a lot of time in woe is me land about a number of things that have happened in my life, one thing that I have learned is that I can shift my vibes, the vibes of my life, with a perspective shift. Because see, when I was living in woe is me land, it was, why me? Why is this happening? Oh my gosh, this messes up all my plans. Like, why can't I ever catch a break? This is the bullshit I be talking about. I can go on because I have a lot of them because I've lived there for a very long time. And I'm sure that maybe not you, maybe not you, but maybe you have also lived there. And maybe you're living there right now because 2020, I can see how it could be perceived as straight up trash. I mean, I've had a lot of stuff in 2020 alone happen that when I say rocks your world, rocks your world. Maybe you've dealt with the death of a loved one from COVID. Maybe you've lost your job. Maybe you've become your child's or children's teacher, which then leads to a whole nother set of problems of drinking. Maybe you've experienced something else that I didn't list, but no doubt that the loops that 2020 has thrown us, it could definitely be perceived as super negative. How am I going to get out of this? Why is this happening now? I had plans. That's all real, very true. But may I suggest that we can actually look at the stuff that's happened and we can consider, all right, it happened, it's happening. What can I learn from this? How can I make sure that if some bullshit like this do happen again, that I'm prepared, or that I know how to navigate through it, or that so that I can just show up as the person I know I'm supposed to show up as the person I want to be, and I can manifest the life that I've desired for myself. See, if you have the goal of manifesting a positive, prosperous life, it's kind of difficult to manifest that if you're walking in alignment with negativity, with just all the negative aspects of life. You can't manifest the positive if mentally you're living in a negative place, because wherever we are mentally, that's going to manifest physically. I didn't make that up. That's like a law of the land. And I've lived on both sides. And currently, me personally, I'm choosing to continuously, every day, every moment, shift my vibe so that I'm moving towards showing up as the person I know I'm supposed to be, as the person I truly want to be, rather than doing the other, because I could show up as a very negative person that is still in woe is me land. And I just say that to say that every moment we all get a choice. You get a choice, just like I do, on what I do with this, on what you do with this, on when you wake up. Are you going to wake up on that wrong side of the bed, or is either side going to be the right side? That's your choice. Are you waking up and you're dreading the Monday? You're dreading the day, you're dreading what's before you? Or are you waking up and you're coming from a perspective of, all right, I'm here, I'm about to murk the day. It's mine, it belongs to me. It's your choice, because you are a co-creator in your story of life. That shift in perspective is everything. Because the minute that you start taking back control of this, how you're going to show up, everything has the potential to change for you in a positive way. See, what we see often, probably from our family members, from the people who raised us, was that when shit happens, we just have shitty thoughts. The negative thoughts, the woe is me thoughts, the damn, I knew this shit was gonna happen thoughts. And we end up staying there, we end up replaying that, and that is we just hamster wheel the fuck out of that, and that's just who we end up being every single day. And that's become habitual, and now that's defined us. But it doesn't have to. Because that perspective shift thing that I was talking about, if I'm in that moment of finding myself walking down a negative place, I have that moment where I can acknowledge that and be like, you know what? That's called conscious discipline. That works great for kids. Take that balloon breath. Let me calm down. Let me really take a step back and let me think about what's happening right now. Let me think about what I'm doing up here and how I can shift all of this. Because you're powerful. You are fucking powerful. And you have the ability to stop yourself in that moment, take a deep breath, and shift everything. Everything. You can shift your own vibe. You don't need something else or someone else to shift your vibe. All you need is the awareness of the moment. And you just need to make that decision, and that's what you're going to do. So yeah, 2020 it's been interesting. But I challenge you to start shifting your vibe. Even in the beginning, all it's going to be is you just acknowledging that, okay, I'm kind of going down the lane that I really don't want to go down. Acknowledging that, and then just saying, let me just take a breath, or what can I do to not continue down this road? What can I do? Take responsibility, take ownership, and be in the moment. See, we can all live in the past, but what good is that when we're in this moment right here in the present? I'm supposed to only go back to the past for understanding, for perspective, and to uncover these lessons that I haven't fully learned. Because you can go back often and find a new lesson in everything that you've experienced. But if I'm just going back because I want to be there and I want to, woe is me, nothing good comes out of that. Think about it in your own life. I'm just coming from my perspective. Maybe something good has come out of your woe is me moments, but for myself and all the people that I know, the woe is me moments have not elevated us. The moment itself, while it may seem like a failure or something negative, the moment itself has the potential to glow you the fuck up. But if your perspective is, this is so terrible, oh my gosh, why is this happening? This always happens to me. Every time I'm trying to do something, I always get 50 steps back when I take 2 steps forward. I'm not even discounting any of that's true, because likely it is. But if you focus on that, then that's what you're in alignment with, and that's what you're going to manifest. But see, I guarantee you want to manifest some greatness in your life. You want to manifest a peaceful, happy, exhilarating life. And if that's what you want to manifest, you got to get on that vibe. You got to get in alignment with that. And those two, they don't fit. So let's work on shifting our perspective. Let's work on taking the things that's happening day by day. Okay, it is what it is. This is how I'm going to move. This is how I'm going to glow up. All right, that can't stop me. I already experienced that before. Guess what? I got the answer for that. I got the answer for this. Cool. Now, I'm not saying go and manipulate stuff, manipulate the happenings with other people. What I'm saying is manipulate this and switch from the negative to the positive, because that's what you are in control of. You co-create the life you want by being in control of what's going on up here, by stopping the negative thoughts that don't get you anywhere, by swapping those thoughts into something better, something elevated. We all have this ability because we've been given this mind and this free will and this ability to think and process. I'm just challenging you to shift your perspective and actually utilize this amazing thing that we have control over. And rather than sitting in the negative land, taking it to the manifesting greatness land, because you can. You're fucking amazing. So today, let's just today, in this moment, let's just shift our vibe. Maybe you're already vibing super high. Can it go higher? I don't know. That's for you to figure out. But I'm going to try to go as high as I possibly can, because that's what I want my kids to see. That's what I want to teach my kids. That's what I want to manifest. And whoever you decide to show up as today, and you are deciding. When you decide to go this way or that way, you are deciding who you're going to show up as. When you do that, your kids, your family, the people that you come in contact with, they all see that, and they learn that, they understand that becomes their perspective. Now, if you're watching this video, especially this deep into it, I have the ability to help you shift your vibe to vibe higher. So what you think you can do with people who know you, who like you, who trust you, who depend on you? I'm just saying, so today, 2020 is what it is. We're going to make it great. We're going to make 2020 great again, because we have that ability. People can only stop you to a certain extent, and the rest of it is you giving them the ability to stop you. No matter what hand you've been dealt, if you're still alive right now, you can make that shit great. You can shift the vibes from taking you to a place you don't even want to be to becoming everything that you have dreamt of. It's all within you, and it's within reach. It's just those moment-to-moment decisions that we make and how we're going to show up. And wow, it might sound difficult, and it is difficult in the beginning, especially if you've been in woe is me land. But repetition, those reps, once you rep it out, once you go moment to moment and you start repping it out, you get better at it, you get stronger at it, then it's very little that can stop you from showing up as the person you want to show up as, from being the person you know you're supposed to be, from living and having and experiencing the things you know you're supposed to live, have, and experience. What are you manifesting today? What are you in alignment with? If you don't like it, co-create the fuck out of your life and shift that. That's all I got for you. That's the vibe shift for today. We're going to shimmy out of the negative into the positive, into the greatness. We're going to glow up, grow up, manifest the things we want. And tomorrow, it's going to be even better than today, because we're going to take these lessons from today and from yesterday, and we're going to start manifesting with those lessons. How about that? Yo, it's your girl, Vamika. I'm just here to shift the vibe because somebody helped me shift my vibe, and it's elevated me amazingly, and I want to do the same thing for you. Listen, until we meet again, 2020, we're going to make that great again.